Hi, in this video, we will be talking about how to make an electroscope. But first, we must know what an electroscope is. Electroscope. The electroscope is an early scientific instrument used to detect the presence of electric charge on a body. It detects charge by the movement of a test object due to the Coulomb electrostatic force on it. The amount of charge on an object is proportional to its voltage. The accumulation is enough charge to detect with an electroscope requires hundreds or thousands of volts. So, electroscopes are used with high voltage source such as static electricity and electrostatic machines. An electroscope can only give a rough indication of the quality of charge. An instrument that measures electric charge quantitatively is called an electrometer. The electroscope was the first electrical measuring instrument. The first electroscope was a pivoted needle called the versorium, invented by the British physician William Gilbert around 1600. The pit ball electroscope and the golf leaf electroscope are two classical types of electroscope that are still used in physics education to demonstrate the principles of electrostatics. A type of electroscope is also used in a quartz fiber radiation dosimeter. Electroscopes were used by the Australian scientist Victor His in the discovery of cosmic rays.
So hello everyone. This is the materials needed for our electroscope. So first is all we need is copper wire, then two aluminum foil with cutted by like a pear shaped, circular pear shaped, and also next is the glass jar, transparent glass jar, and electrical tape, and also the cover, which is plastic with a plastic tube on the middle of it placed. It is for the copper wire to be inserted there. So the first step is to insert the copper wire into the plastic tube. Then create a hook in the hook shape form for the aluminum to be placed. Then the second is place the two aluminum foil on the hook. Then cover the jar with electrical tape. Lastly, all you need is to test your electroscope. That's all.
Another one.
The first thing is to take the copper wire and stick it through the tube. One thing that you have to make sure of it is that it will fit through the tube. And at the end of the wire, you need to form a little hook. Make it into a little round hook, and then take one piece of aluminum foil and put it on the hook. Remember, I've made a little hole in one side here, so just carefully slip on there. Take the other piece of aluminum foil. It doesn't matter which side's shiny and which side's flat. And carefully put that through without breaking the hole. I have some black electrical tape which I've already cut and put in here. So, I'll take the jar now. Slip this over the top, bend down the electrical tape, and take the last piece of electrical tape. And just to reinforce the other tape, to make sure that it holds on well and lasts a good long time. The convenience sake, just to bend this down right, here like that, just because it's easy to use that way, and it's done.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Paul Andre Archeval, and then today we're gonna make a electroscope. So first, the material we need is jar, copper wire, plastic lid, and then two tin foil. First, we're gonna get the copper wire and then put it to the plastic lid. Then once it's done, it should be look like this. The next step, 2 pieces of tin foil, put it here on the hook, and then once you put it, you will put it on the jar, and then it looks like this. And make sure your copper wire will be a spiral form right there. And then the last thing, will it work? And then I tried many times on how to work this electroscope, but I just don't have the pipeline, plastic pipeline. So for now, as you can see, it won't work because I miss a material. But once it works, the two tin foil will separate, because once you have the plastic pipeline and then you rub it into your hand and then put it here like that, the two tin foil ano will separate. So I'm sorry, it's kind of fail, but this is how you make a electroscope. I just lack a plastic pipeline.